Cryo Module 3 crashed. There we go, we have located Cryo Module 3. After all this time, we've finally done it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Salvage. I'm 7foot Dustbunny, and you will see we are here at the distress signal, which during the live stream I ran out of blocks to finish my ship during the live stream. So instead of going off to a ship to get more blocks, we decided to take on the distress signal with the new guns, and you can watch that on the live stream, which is 29.5 I think I called it, and it is in the playlist. So if you want to see me fight my way through that and do it without dying, yes, I didn't die, I managed it, and voila, here we have the distress signal complete. I bring you in here as I'm taking some blocks away because I've discovered I did miss at least a loot container, which was in the first sort of entrance hall bit. This is where you go into the inside area, and down here just above where the table was, there was a loot container right here. So there were some nice bits right there. So that's one thing, and a couple of other orders of business to get us started, but I will be completing the ship in a bit of a jump in a minute. Bit of a jump cut we'll have. I've put a couple of really small alien statues in here because they're all I had, and people keep mentioning them, and I do need to use them, so I got just 2 ickle ones up there, which are not actually doing a vast amount for me at the moment, but when we get some bigger ones I'm going to shove them in my wing sections, which you'll see I now have, which will help. The other thing I need to do is go into here because I put down some more grow plots, and we've spent quite a bit of time doing things like fighting. So now I should be able to grab all of this, and okay, and we'll have enough to complete the emergency rations. So we've got the quest up. Yes, we've got the quest up. Let's hit up an emergency ration. In fact, we'll hit up a couple. I'll collect the rest while it's doing that, and we'll see what that gives us, whether that completes. I can't remember if that completes it. I think I've got to do some killing of things, which is a shame because I've just killed some things, but that's the way it goes. Okay, so emergency ration complete. Congratulations, you've completed the advanced food portion of the advanced training options. You've been rewarded with several sprouts to grow ingredients and make emergency rations. Very useful now I've made them. The most important device of any survival is a constructor. A large constructor A large constructor has vastly better construction capabilities than a small constructor or portable constructor. Craft and place a large constructor and you will be able to craft nearly anything you need, apart from the things that need an advanced constructor. Okay, craft a large constructor. Really? Fine. But I've got so many. Can I use my large or advanced constructor to craft it? Okay, let's just craft it. I don't know why. I don't really need one, but we'll put it in cold storage, I guess. Let's a large constructor, please. We'll quickly get that out of the way and see what that does for us. And come on. Place the large constructor, of course. Large constructor. Any large constructor. I've got several. Let's get the one from cold storage, and then I'm literally gonna take it apart again because I don't want to keep it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Am I blind? There it is. Oh, volume has been exceeded. That is because I am tied to the fridge, and you can't fit a large constructor in the fridge. Large constructor, beautiful. Congratulations! You've completed the advanced construction capabilities portion of the advanced training. For completing the entire advanced training course, you were awarded a multi-tool. Yes. And additionally, additional unlock points to help unlock further specializations or to unlock additional capabilities. Congratulations, blah 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 blah. Okay, we've read this before. Where am I going to go next? Now, I do want to go medical. I am going to avoid engineering this time round. I do want to go medical, but in all honesty, I don't feel that's going to help us right now. So I'm going to go exploration. We've unlocked the exploration blah, 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 and it's time to explore. Fair enough. And is that the multi-tool I was just rewarded with right there? An advanced salvage tool. That is not a multi-tool, that's an advanced salvage tool. I want a goddamn multi-tool. I feel cheated. I feel cheated. I wanted a goddamn proper multi-tool. A proper multi-tool with which I could upgrade stuff. Clearly that is not going to happen. Thank you, game, for misleading me. I need to eat. Let's knock some of that back a second. And screw it, we are going to just... I'm just gonna salvage it. Screw it. I'll take the parts. And this tool actually needs repairing again. I've got through a fair number of repairs on this tool already. And I'm going to swap those around. Which is surprising, it's only got 4 repairs left. So, I'm now going to quickly, he says quickly, at least sort of close in these sections of the build I've been doing. As you can see, we have some sizable wings down the side of the ship now. This is to move slightly away from the blocky version. This needs a bit more tying in over here, but I think might end up getting to that in another live stream and doing some bits on the front. I haven't quite figured out how it's gonna eventually look, but it's an evolving thing. But I'm gonna tidy this off because I've got another at least 400 blocks in the bank, and that will make space for me to grab some more blocks as I go. So I'll get that done and I'll bring you back in. Okay, and welcome back. As for me, it's been a while. You will see I've actually upped the number of thrusters on the side here. I've changed a few things. I've put a little ribbing down the side and added a gun point here, along with adding a whole bunch of these turrets, which are going to be interesting because they seem to consume a reasonable amount of power. And of course, power is something we have less than mega amounts of. And in fact, I'm thinking to add more more basically fuel containers somewhere along the line. Not quite sure where that's going to be. Maybe up in here or somewhere like that. Might add a couple. That's turned off, yeah. Might add a couple up in there. If I end up changing this detector, which I will for sure. I will be putting some in there as well. But yeah, ultimately we've now got this closed up. We've added a couple of thrusters, some more like upwards pointing thrusters anyway here, just to allow us to slow down a bit better there. We still need to fix the front and the rear thrusters, but all in all we're still pretty good, and we're only at 5 million CPU, so we've still got a lot of CPU to go. And I've decided these need to be laser turrets, or either laser turrets or plasma cannons, but I've got some pulse lasers. I'm tempted to add some more. They fire faster and they're a bit more of a precision weapon than the others. But I do like the pulse lasers too, so I might end up mixing it up. But these kind of replace the pulse lasers in that term, because, sorry, not pulse lasers, replace the pulse cannons or plasma cannons on that front, I believe, because if we look at the ammo repository, I believe when these do damage, oh no, these are, oh, I thought these did sort of blast damage, but they don't, they just shred with lasers. So maybe we'll go for plasma cannons instead on the side, just for completeness and to share things out. Right, but I think now it is going to be time to move on. I had thought about going back down to the planet, but in all honesty, what I want to do is start enacting the plan, which I've had for a while, of how I'm going to get the quests moving again. Because at the moment we haven't really done a lot with questing for a while. Other than just pushing through that advancement quest. Now, under exploration here, I believe I should be able to unlock a nice capital vessel detector. Now that's a basic detector that can go a fair distance. But I can also have, even if I use the SV one, which I might end up doing, or even, I mean, there's 750 billion points there for this one. But I'm going to accumulate a lot of points as we go. I'm tempted to add this in. This just covers an inordinate amount of space. Absolutely crushes your frame rate. But this one, for example, covers 24 kilometers. This one covers 200. So I kind of want one of these. And this means if I make this, hopefully, if I can make this, which I believe I will be able to, if I make this, let's see, CV, exciting parts, where are you? What am I missing? I need 300 exploration or whatever components, and oh, and I need 520 Sathium plates. Well, why didn't you bloody say so? That we can sort out. 520 something Sathium plates, you say? Now, I'm not going to want to inbox the dump box, because that would be silly. I don't know if I can take some of these apart. Can I take some of these apart? I should find out. That needs to go into cold storage. But exploration components, I might have to buy some of those. I don't know where I'm going to get those from. But I'm interested to see if I can take some of those apart. But Sathium plates, I know where I can get a shed ton of Sathium plates. Which I don't need all of these bits. And they weigh a small ton at the same time. Which is combat steel. I have loads of combat steel. So let's have this and chuck in combat steel. Oh, it did disassemble it into something. What did it disassemble that into? Holy crap. That disassembled that into something. Oh no, I'm disassembling laser rifles. Damn it. Let's not disassemble all the laser rifles. Can I save some of those, please? Pussy, it's carrying on. I can put stuff in there. And in fact, what I'm gonna do is find it here and label it, because I think I need to make sure I label this so I don't accidentally start putting stuff in there. So we'll put this container as Deconstruction. So anything for deconstruction can go in there. And I do want to yoink that again. And I spelled deconstruction wrong. Deconstruction. Better. Just because I've messed around with thrusters and everything and blah 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 blah. But this will make me a shed ton of Sathian plates, no problem. Exploration components, not so much. But with this in mind, one, we have goods to sell. We have lots of goods to sell. We have exploration components to acquire. And we have a quest to get back on in the direction of. Let's leave that off for now. So, with this in mind, I think it is time to head back to Mantra. But is there anywhere else I want to visit here first? I mean, this planet was interesting and all. That planet, have I been there? I mean, that is a medium-sized planet, a small junkyard. Again, I'm not expecting it to be anywhere I can pick up anything amazing. I'm gonna just go back. We know that there is somewhere I can cash in right there and see if I can cash in. And hopefully then I might be able to go to one of these other places and find another ISI to cash in as well. So let's go. Let's lock target. It's only 13.3 light years away. Let's go. Okay, so at this point things start to go a little off the rails. As you'll be able to see, things are a bit weird. And actually, turns out we still are in the crewed system, but everything is gone and everything is broken. And yeah, I now need to go and fix the save, even though it says we're in the Mantra system, and see if we can sort this out. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back in here just because I've encountered a drone storage as I was leaving and sort of managed to back into it and hold it up here. I'm going to grab it. But as I tried to jump out the system, things went very sideways with my save. I'm going to hope I can shoot my way through this. Yes, I can. And this has a stack of generators in there. I'm not even going to bother with that. Sorry, not interested. We'll leave you be, little bee. Yeah, so things have been going a little sideways with the save. And we're going to try jumping into a different system, because basically I've tried it several times, and every time I try to jump into this system, I don't get there. I sort of get there, but I'm still in the system I'm in, but with the Son of Mantra, and ooh, is it not pretty. So let's try actually jumping to where we're now gonna go, which is somewhere I've been before, but just want to really try and make it jump and see if I can get it to jump to the system. I get a click and continue error every time I was jumping in from that angle. So this time I've jumped to the sun and no error. So let me drop a save, because the other thing, of course, I needed to do, I wanted to take a blueprint of the TARDIS, because no matter what happens, I want to try and build it up, and if that means bringing it into creative and trying it, I'm going to do that. So, okay, let's see if this time we can go into the system from this angle, because whenever you enter into a star in Empyrion, you enter into different star sectors. So it could just be that one angle that has a corruption. And for example, as you can see, this angle does not seem to be suffering that corruption. So we can go to Ridder and go all the way back to the beginning. Hopefully that will work absolutely fine. He says, hoping. And winner. So here we still need to find Cryo Module 3. We never found Cryo Module 3. I thought this was the derelict station, but that might actually be it. I was going to build the thing to get to Cryo Module 3, but these things apparently we don't know, so I'm going to consider them as something we need to look at. First thing I'm going to do is go to that ISI defended junkyard, which is round here somewhere, he says. I don't know which one it is. I'll figure it out and we'll get there. I think it's this one over by the moon. And we'll get there and I'll sell off some of my goodies, and then we'll head over and see if one of those are the modules we're looking for. Okay, so we're back at our favourite ISI scrapyard, where we're going to try and sell off some of our stuff and actually just see if we can make ourselves a good few buckaroons, and then we can top the ship up and things like that. Let's see, what have you got for me? I could probably sell you an absolute myriad of bits here, bits and bobs. And what's your bits? I think I'm probably gonna sell off the myriad of bits and bobs between episodes. Let's sell off some of the big stuff and at least see if we can get ourselves going. We still can't buy any extenders, which I'd love to be able to buy, but we can sell extenders, I suspect. So let's connect to there. I'm keeping them. Let's see what we've got. Let's go to the loot box for now. We got a bunch in here we're quite happy to sell. So let's get those, and those, and see what you'll buy, sir. What will you buy? You will buy Capital Vessel T2. I can sell you one of those. Yep. I can sell you some T3s. And I can sell you some T4s. Which only takes me up to 3 million. Still can't buy a detector from you. I could sell you a warp drive, a big thruster, and things like that, which I'm going to do. I'm bound to have a large thruster and things like that available as well. Let's sell you some of those. So I'll go through, do some selling. I'd sell off a basic repair bay, but I'd keep the good one, obviously. Now I've got the actual thing for it. So I'll sell off what I can and bring you back. Okay, so I sold off a lot of what I can sell off. And that leaves me now with, I had around, where is it? 6 million? It was about 6.6, but I did just buy some stuff off camera. Just topped up the fuel on the other ship, which I'm basically about to do here as well, and just fill this one back up. Why not? Fill up all the things. I'm fine with projectiles and all of those. So I think we're happy now. We should be a bit lighter as well now. I'm probably able to move and accelerate and turn a little bit faster. Okay, so we're about 5Ks out, well, now coming down to 4Ks. I'm really hopeful this is it actually, because it is chevroned and Cryo Module 5 is chevroned and Leo is chevroned. I'm not sure what the other one is, but I'm actually quite hopeful this might be Cryo Module 3 because I haven't found anything else, and I've been smart enough to actually remember to change the quest. So that's relatively intelligent of me, I think. Cryo Module 3 crashed. There we go, we have located Cryo Module 3 after all this time. We've finally done it. We've finally located Cryo Module 3, and we still want to check out whatever that is next to it as well. Brakes, uh-oh. So for Dustme, it appears Cryo Module 3 has crashed into that magnesium asteroid. However, the damage to the module seems minimal. If we were parked, yeah, well, I'd like to, we would take a look inside and see if they had any record of what happened to the evacuated Leo. Okie dokie, at least I managed to turn on dampening before I sailed by. But interestingly, it's magnesium asteroid as well, so if I wanted magnesium, not that I'm actually too worried about magnesium at the moment. I mean, I could build myself some rockets, I could take the magnesium while I'm at it. I mean, apparently it does sell for good money. I might actually take some magnesium while I'm here. We have the cryo module. Okay, this being the door? Hello? Hello? Anybody home? No. Oh, look. A generator right there. Don't see that very often. Okay, we have air in here? We have air in here. And apparently we have a cockpit. Right, so how do I find Cryolog 1, Cryolog 2, Cryolog 3? I mean, I'm guessing there's nothing but... Oh, hello. Holy moly. Okay, I was not expecting that jumping ahead there. I'm guessing when it says not allowed, I'm genuinely not allowed. This is space. And there is nothing here. Oh, don't sleep. I can't sleep while enemies are nearby. Okie dokie. That's a very sort of Morrowind and Oblivion type thing going on. Okay, so I feel this is POI territory. Okay, so, okay, what we got here? Do we have gravity? Apparently yes. Okay, hello? Everyone lived inside Asteroid, I guess. Hello, let's check. This terminal appears to be working, attempting to retrieve data. Well, it's been a while since I've said that. I've uncovered a log entry from the surviving crew of the UES Leo. Let's hear them. Which log would you like to hear? Let's start with log 1, makes sense. Survivor log entry 1. Ensign Kaplan managed to evade the alien drones that were chasing us. Unfortunately, we don't have anywhere to go. This module can't go into warp, and obviously we'd never survive an atmospheric entry, let alone a crash landing on the planet. Ensign Kaplan suggested we try to find a nearby asteroid where we can set up a temporary base with the stuff we brought in the cargo module. I could probably set up the ventilator easy enough and transfer the computer terminals into the pocket of the asteroid. I'm not sure if we can survive very long unless we find either a small vessel or someone of the other ships from the fleet to find us. I guess we'll see. Ensign Cardanes. Okie dokie, let's go for Log 2, Survivor Log Entry 2. I managed to find a magnesium asteroid large enough to drill and set up a base. With some skillful maneuvers, I managed to park the cryo module in a crevice that allowed us to begin digging out a hole. Happy days. Engineer Carden said he can have the hole drilled and ventilator set up within the hour. Once he does, Dr. Bonilla will begin setting up a habitat. While he sets up the computer terminal, I'm probably going to be much more use from here on. But at least we're not dead yet. Sorry, I'm probably not going to be much use from here on, but at least we're not dead. Ensign Kaplan. Okay, let's go for module for number 3. It seems this galaxy might not be as bad as I thought. 2 hours ago we received a message from the UES Orion. Apparently they've located the Leo's distress call and are heading this way. We warned them of the alien ship that attacked us and their drones. They told us while heading towards us they passed by a planet that would be perfect to set up a colony. Hopefully, once they pick us up, they'll be able to head back and find a way to survive. Dr. Bonella. Never mind. Open PDA. Okie dokie. It appears we may be in luck. If the crew of the UES Orion managed to actually set up a colony after saving the crew of the UES Leo, perhaps we can find them as well. It's too bad they didn't leave more details about the location of the planet where they plan on setting up the colony. We should search the star systems in the area for temperate planets. That's a lot of searching to do. Yes, it is. There's no other temperate planet here, is there? No. I've been to most of the local stars as well. The only one I haven't been to is that one, I'd guess. There's a few here, I guess. But of course it wouldn't have triggered unless I'd found the correct planet. What about this terminal? This terminal appears to be working. Okay. Arrival log, entry 1. After emerging from the mysterious anomaly, Dr. Bondillo revived the rest of the crew. Ensign Kaplan has determined that the anomaly has somehow transported us over 2.5 million light years into the Andromeda Galaxy. Our ship's chronometer says that we only been in stasis for around 4 months. However, based on the stars and the galaxy positions, our computer has calculated that it has been around 600 years since we left Earth. I'm not sure how to explain this discrepancy, other than the anomaly somehow transported us through time as well. In addition to all that, we don't seem to have emerged in the same location as the rest of the fleet. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but I plan on activating our distress beacon and hoping that the fleet isn't too far away to receive it. Ensign Erling. Okay. Wait. You've recovered the UES Leo Arrival Log 1. Thank you. And that was that, I guess? Yes. Okay. So I'm guessing the quest now, how's the quest now working? Storyline Leo. It's kind of run dry here. Okay, I guess we're back to exploration rank 1. What? That's not what I wanted to do. Hang on. What happened there? What happened on the quest front there? Something didn't seem right. Basic training complete. Combat training, engineering training, exploration training. Hang on. That wasn't what I'd been given. I mean, that was a Rados base. Empty assault drones. What the hell? How come that mission is back on? Does that mission just go on and on? That's empty assault drones destroy 10 Xerax drones, which was a combat training mission, which appears to be something I can do again and again and again. Okay, let's go on to exploration. I should have been doing this a long time ago. Craft a crappy motorbike. Resume mission. Okay, craft a rubbish motorbike. I'm sure I can do that. I am also quickly going to grab a bunch of this magnesium off camera, and then we'll check out the other thing before we go and craft a crappy motorbike. Okay, top information. You cannot drill that asteroid. Doesn't work. So, good to know. Derelict station. I thought we found one of those already. However, this derelict station right near Cryo Module 3 is liable to be the one that you need for the engineering quest. So I'm not going to mess with it, even though, you know, it's probably possible to mess with it. There probably won't be anything too exciting on there. Just the usual. So I'm going to pass that one up without even looking at it. We know it's there now, next to the crashed cryo module. The point is, now we need to craft a motorbike. And then it's going to be like, craft a motorbike, do this with it. I'm probably going to have to go down to the planet with the motorbike to actually put it on the ground. So there's going to be a couple of little busy quests we need to get going and get doing in the meantime to get things going. But that's all going to have to be next time, because I'm going to have to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time when we'll see how fast we can get through the exploration quests in one episode. And also, maybe we'll jump a couple of systems and see if we happen to find something useful. Thanks a lot.